What is with
Thank
the
you.
energy today? I love it.
Solid. So good.
Look at you all sweaty.
Baseball pat.
I have a lot of pictures with me with hammers, and you know, I think that's both romanceable NPC and villain. But what can
Yes.
you do? Hello.
Some people
Why
do
not
like to be with
both?
villains.
Why not both?
Yeah. Hey, Joss Keth. So good to see you.
So good to be here.
And Twitch, always great to meet a fan. Yeah, since we didn't do the spinning head, we didn't give people time to get in. I don't know how to do a Twitch, but I feel like that's what you got. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got to give them a chance to warm up. So how's everyone's week been?
It's going okay. There may be noise on the back side of my stream here because, for reasons unknown, the carpet cleaners are here today at this time instead of the time we scheduled.
Sick.
We were raising a little guide dog pup, and he was having a rough week, and he just fully duked the entire floor across the whole house. I nicknamed him Juicy.
Juicy.
Good Lord, there was a lot of hoops going around.
I've
So
been there, brother.
carpet cleanings were needed.
Been there, brother. You know what, little doggy friend? No judgment here. This is judgment-free zone. If you needed to duke like that, you needed to duke like that, and we're not here to judge you.
Yeah, it was because he couldn't focus enough to go outside because it was snowing. So he's like, snow.
Got
It's
it.
like, dude, we've been out here for 15 minutes. Like, what are you doing?
That sucks, but also whatever. I was like, oh, it's just you guys chatting each other in the Twitch chat, which I think is cool. But
We are chat.
I put my Twitch chat on the computer that has a functioning keyboard, and
oh,
the camera on a computer that has a not functioning keyboard. So I can do both now.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
I think the
Love to see
goddamn
it.
government should give you a new keyboard. That's my damn opinion.
Yeah, they should do a lot of things, but here we are.
I have no more opinions on the government. Thank you. Hello, Just
Me either.
Jesse D. Hello, Schmoss. Hello, Griffin Fire. Hello, Epion 2000. Hello, Bread Eagles. Ooh, no, I
That's
said
me.
Bread Eagles, which means I might accidentally intro you as Brett Eagles. But what are you going to do? So, joined as always for this Rime of the Frostmaiden adventure is me, Timmy, Pat, Bread, Josh, Jennifer,
Hey.
and Susie. What up, what up?
Hey.
The best.
How's everyone freaking doing? You thriving in the panorama? What's up?
I slammed a PB&J so fast.
Sick.
I'm having a great Pandora, Tim.
Yeah. Are people getting like projects done? You know, discovering new hobbies and shit, or what's up?
In this economy? What? Excuse me?
Don't get me started on the
We're the
economy.
panini. Come on.
You thought my
Um,
government keyboard opinions were controversial.
True that. In this most recent phase of the Panda Express, I have discovered, or rediscovered my love for Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's the
He's a fine ass white man.
He's Quicksilver.
Yes, in the Marvel Cinematic
He's a
Universe.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, he's one of the Quicksilver.
He's the bad
One of the-
Quicksilver that fucking sucks. The good
Yeah.
Quicksilver is the other guy.
I wish he would suck. I want some.
Okay.
Whoa, okay.
Have you watched
Okay.
Tenet, Josh?
Well,
Okay, everybody. This is.
There's raw chicken list on that man. All I'm gonna say. Leave it at that.
Josh, have you watched Tenet?
I know he's in that.
Mhm.
He has a beard in that.
Looking all bearded and militant.
Oh yeah, that man is also not shy of full frontal nudity in his movies. There's definitely like gifs of him in some movie just shaking that thing. And it is.
It's pulled up right now.
Good for him.
It's my screensaver.
Well, you know, as every important D&D campaign has, you gotta have that bud time where you hang out, talk about, projects, what you're thirsting after, movies, food, work emails that didn't go quite as well. But you know what we're really here for? Roll those damn bones. What happened last week? Brett, we don't want to necessarily hold you to the
I
thing,
can
but
try.
if you want to.
I can try it again. This one's a little less erotically charged, but
That's not your fault.
it's not. Last week was just an unsexy fish slap of a
It's
week,
really rude to Pleasy.
Yeah, please
Row
correct me,
out.
sexy.
I'll do it. Row out to sea did we, o'er crested wave. 3 quests in hand, to fish, to fight, a town to save. Jacqueline caught 2 fish, let the record show. I'm sure he wants the world to know. Dork Salim put Tash to sleep with a song, just as a great beast did come along. A battle would not have been easy. Jacqueline quaked in fear of the beastie. But Nettle saved the day with words. And now I have a new best friend. His name is Pleasy.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's the poem.
I caught 2.5. Because the one had a baby inside it.
Oh, that's right.
That's true.
This is slander.
I love that. That was very good. All right, so
Very good.
you guys are in Bremen. The crew is kind of just got back from a little quote unquote mission, meaning you guys came here to figure out what the damn deal is with the rumors that you've heard. You took care of that. You gave the scientist the notes on Pleasy. And now I think we just kind of left it off as you guys were just going to go to sleep and wake up the next day. As you wake up the next day, maybe come down to the common room of the inn or what have you. You kind of see out the windows that the location outside of the buried treasures, which is the inn, you almost you smell coffee and the smell of like bacon and eggs and things, maybe like fried fish. But you can barely see 5 feet outside, and as you get down, you realize that there's a massive McFreaking blizzard going on, and Cora, the inn owner, whomst has lost her tiny small boy of who knows how old, 27, I don't know. Kind of like tuts at you. He's like, "Oh, this blizzard's mighty bad. I wouldn't be going out that if I were you."
Okay, we was going to go find your lad, but okay, well, I guess we'll go back to bed. Right?
Oh, well, don't let me be the one to tell you what to do. It's just, with the roads the way they are, you might have to stay a couple days.
Well, I'm sure that you would enjoy that company.
She blushes and swats you with her ladle. Well, get some coffee, get some food. It's all part of the price. I'll give you a discount if you decide to stay extra days, because you didn't plan for that blizzard. It's not your fault.
That's mighty keen of you.
Hey, no worries, no worries. So yeah, you basically have the option of either A, going out and trying to get back to civilization. Well, you're in civilization, but like the bigger cities. Again, Targos.
A less shitty civilization.
Yeah. Targos is to the southeast, give or take. And you remember the road sucks. Basically doesn't exist. You just sort of have to like trudge. You got the axe beaks, but still, even then, it's not an easy task. So I will let you guys decide whether or not you want to brave it, or if you just want to spend 1 gold a day for all of you, not counting additional food and drinks. 1 gold gets you the bed and breakfast, and then lunch and stuff will probably be another gold. So,
okay,
it's up to you guys.
So, I don't want to get too meta with the question, but does Mittens know if his ability to not be lost and fucked by the weather would be of help in this situation if we did leave? Like, what's Mittens' read on the weather?
Yeah, I mean, you feel like if you could probably do this well. There is a little more stress to it, given the fact that you're not alone, and also you are leading beasts of burden with the axe beaks and things like that.
Yes. Okay.
So you're like, yeah, I could get there, but it wouldn't be as easy to make sure no one gets lost. Basically, you'd have to check on everyone because visibility is just so shitty.
Second question: there's boats here. Are there docks where we're going? Do we have to walk? I don't know how
we're gonna ride
sea blizzards go.
Creatures.
Oh, that's true.
That's how sea blizzards go.
I mean, there is a blizzard in the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. Where's the map? Why shit? I'm scrolling.
World map me, baby.
World map me, baby.
I still think we should have left a note what Toku shite to that Ravison with Fleazy. Like, hey, fuck you. Sign the Might of Condria.
Yeah, there's not really a dock in Targos. You think you could probably get to Timberlane. Not too difficult, and Tourmaline is also another place you're managing to get. That being said, the stress that you have at making sure everyone gets to Targos is probably compounded, adding in the boats and the wind and the freezing snow. And if you want to take your axe beaks with you, you need at least 2 boats.
Yeah, because there's a lot of us.
Yeah. I'm not even sure at rules as written you could get the axe beaks there, but I don't want to be too harsh on that point. I can only imagine they're very heavy, to be honest with you, but I don't really know.
I could turn a regular bag into a bag of holding with an infusion. Can we put the axe beaks in the bag of holding?
They will die.
For 10 minutes.
They will die.
That's right, they're out of the air.
Yeah.
They just have to take turns peeking their heads out.
Yeah.
So I just Googled how much does an ostrich weigh, and it says between 140 and 300 pounds. Axe beaks look to be quite beefier, so they probably are like 300 pounds easily, right?
Oh yeah,
so
mine's definitely as beefy.
would break the bag.
Yeah, 2 axes probably make the bag.
Yeah, then you'd create the bag of holding singularity we all know and love. Yeah, it's not easy. During a non-blizzard, you could probably do it, but whatever. But then again, the birds famously don't like water.
Can we?
It's true.
I mean, we could always hang about, see if there's any jobs need doing around town, right? Like, if there's some crime,
That's true.
Some ne'er-do-wells need a good, proper smacking. The guards don't seem like the brightest bunch.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Let me tell you, this fishing adventure that we just had, it didn't pay nearly as well as all the rat whipping I've been doing over the past couple of years. I think we got ripped off.
Yeah, it is hilariously how little you got paid for that, and I love it.
Yeah.
Is there I know it wasn't this town, it was the other town that had like a town board of like notices and things.
Yeah, this is the town that has 5 inns, or 5 taverns, that all suck.
Mate, should we do a pub crawl?
Do
we have to crawl or can we just walk?
That sounds great.
No, not literal crawl, Punchy. It's an expression.
Took's already doing that dog crawl that they do across
He's a
the
boy.
floor.
He's a good boy. He's a boy.
If you can stand at the end of a pub crawl, it's not a successful pub crawl.
Well, I never really need to stand. That's what Took is for.
That's nice.
That's true. I'm eating and doing squats while I'm eating because I can't go on a jump.
I'm into it.
Probably helps digestion. Is there a town board of notices Tim in this town?
Not really. I think it's probably more of a situation where people just hang out in one of the taverns and bring up problems, and you know, and things like that. Because it's just a more or less a smaller town. There's only 150 people that live here. There is a speaker.
I love
that.
30 people per bar.
Yeah.
That's a great per capita ratio.
What is that?
It's it's a classroom place.
You can check at the town hall to see if there's anything there, or what, if there's any like pressing matters, or if there's anyone hanging out in the various of the 5 bars that need help.
I don't. Was this the town that didn't have a town hall, or was that Targos?
That was Targos. So
okay.
the thing with Targos has a town hall. It's just that I don't know what you do there because the town speaker lives in the inn. This town speaker location is not really even mentioned, so I just know a little bit about them because they kind of give you an overview of like important people in the town. But it's a little interesting of like marking the town hall because there's nothing you do there other than going to talk to the town leader. But like, why would you mark it on them? I guess it's just to help the DMs to be like, okay, around the corner from the thing is the town hall. But I'll move you back to Bremen on rolls 20, and I guess I'll switch up the overlay to the map. Even though
That's right, we're Bremen, not Targos.
I'm not sure you guys are set up correctly. Whoops.
All right.
So, what are we thinking?
I really liked this pub crawl idea. I could go
a little
for
day drinking.
some more mead. I gave a lot of my mead to our friend Pleasy. I know I got a refill, but I've only filled 1 rat, and I have a couple extra.
Oh my god.
You know we got cups, right?
Okay.
Mate? Like, we got cups. We got mugs, steins.
You don't know where those
Chalices.
mugs have been. You don't know whose lips have been on them. Have you seen the bartenders cleaning the cups with the rags that are covered in filth? No, I'd much rather drink from my own containers, thank you.
That's a good point. Right, yeah, definitely just keep putting your mouth on a rat's mouth. That's much better.
Can I help? Does it help keep it warm if it's in the rat?
It's got a little fur coat cozy. It's wonderful.
I want that.
Budgie, that sounds real nice. Can I have? I would like to commission a rat cup from you, please.
Oh, absolutely. If there's any rat whipping to come upon us, I will certainly whip you up a cup.
Well, that's delightful.
Oh my God.
So, shall we start here, have a round?
Well, yeah. So we could just go to the pubs and find like the saddest looking person there, and just be like, "How you doing, bud? You good?"
Yeah. Hopefully, it's not one of us.
Oh, gee.
Oh, it's definitely not me.
Well, then we'll just have to help ourselves, won't we?
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so you head to the first bar, which you trudge along up a not super dug out street, and you head to the 5 Tavern Center, as it's sometimes called. So the first tavern is called Stones, and you walk in and you see one of the brothers that you saw previously doing a classic bar move of just kind of cleaning a 1 cup. There seems to be a few people eating an early lunch there, talking about, you know, the day's catch, the things they're about to do. And you do see an old man sort of huddled with really bushy eyebrows. He's like a shield dwarf. Real big bushy eyebrows, kind of unkept. His beard's almost yellowing. You know, when old people get that shit going on.
Oh yeah.
Who has 2 kind of beefy boys sitting with him, and there's a few other folks milling about. But yeah, you're free to get delicious meads and ales. And I use delicious. That word's doing a lot of heavy lifting here because I don't. It's just whatever.
It won't kill us. It's non-toxic.
Yeah. Like, woo! Start strong. What can I get you?
I have a cold ale,
Oh, you pulling my leg.
No.
All right, I guess I can get you a cold ale. What the rest of you?
I could go for a cup of mead. I don't know if you mind filling my glass here.
Oi, hot or cold?
Oh, hot, please.
Oh, that's a boy. Rest of you?
Hot mead. What is it?
Well, I'll take a hot mead. That
Ooh.
sounds delightful.
That's what we like to
Yeah,
hear.
I'll take one of those with a little
Perfect.
bit of honey in it.
A little whom?
A little bit of honey in it.
Oh, okay, I can do that for you. How about you, big guy?
I'll take what he's having, and I'll point to Declan. And I look confused when I'm doing it. I don't know what the fuck this
Brett's
is.
the guy at the resort who always makes the bartenders make all his cocktails in his tumbler that's
Oh my
got his
God.
favorite sports team logo
Yeah.
on it.
It's bad luck if you drink from another cup.
Put it in my life's a beach mug. One time I almost got kicked out of a bar because I wouldn't stop using my koozie. But also, I guess technically, I walked in with a beer. And I was drinking an outside beer. And they're like, you can't do that. I'm like, but I'm almost done. And then they got
I
real
feel
mad.
like you buried the lead on that one with the koozie.
It was St. Louis. The laws there don't make as much sense as they do other places.
Yeah, the laws are goofy.
All right, so they bring you out your disgusting cold meat and your disgusting cold ales, and your delicious hot meads. And yeah, you get a few looks because it's not a place where colorful folks such as you come by every now and again.
I'm gonna make eye contact with anyone looking at us, and
I want to do that as well.
be like, "Cheers, cheers."
Ugh, cheers.
Cheers.
Good to see you. Good to see you. How has the weather been treating you? It's beautiful today.
Is it?
Is it?
I turn to the group and I go, I want to talk to that guy. And then I get up and I want to go talk to Eyebrows. And I sit
Right.
down next to him if there's an open seat. And I'm like, hey,
His two
I like
guards,
your eyebrows.
kind of big, beefy lady and dude, just like make eye contact with each other, look eye contact with you, or like kind of like give you a once over. It goes, hello, I haven't seen you around. I forget your name. I'm sorry. My memory's not what it used to be.
Hello, I am your nephew.
Oh! Well, okay. I haven't. And then one of the guards, sir, this is not your nephew. He hasn't been to Icewind Dale in quite some time. And also, they are not a dwarf. You don't know what your family is like, but I believe you've told stories.
I like
Stop.
put my hand like on their face, like.
They like smack it out of their face, kind of hard. It maybe stings a little bit. So this is not your nephew, but I don't see any threat here. What's your business here? Oh, don't be mean. It's probably just an expression. Come. Share a tale. How has the week been treating you here in my city?
Oh, tails! Oh! And I like turn and I point at Declan and I'm like, he's got tons of them! Hey! Come here!
All right. So I stand up and I walk over, not knowing why I'm being called over.
Hello, son. How are you today?
As it. What's your name?
Well, my name is Dorblgruf Shalescar. I'm the speaker of this here town. I'm sure you know that. And he kind of opens one of his eyes more. I don't recognize you either. Oh, I'm sorry. You've lived here long, or?
Oh no, we're just passing through. Name's Jedi Declan Dane.
But
How's it?
a name like that before. No, you look nothing like the man I saw.
Oh, he's real fucking wanker, this bloke.
No.
Total fucking knob. He's like, just his head right up his own ass.
I felt like a young boy again near him. The wind tousled his hair, and so he could melt this eternal winter with just a wink, I tell you.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds a bit fucking off.
Min's
Yeah,
is listening from across the bar, and he's like, "That's the son of the wanker."
Yeah, it's probably dad.
That's your dad. Wow. He was a great man. I saw him catch a fish bigger than this table.
Yeah, he tell you about the time a fucking fish bit his fucking finger off.
What? No.
He lost a family signet ring.
He said he used his own finger as a hook. Oh.
I'll tell you a real fucking story, right? You want to hear some real adventure and shit? Here's the thing. This one time, I was down south near the Giants Plain, and the town of Easting was having troubles with an ogre warband. So I tell them, I'll handle it, right? All I need is 2 barrels of ale. So I find where the warbands are camping and call out a challenge to the warlord. And here he comes, big nasty fucker. He looks down at me and asks me if I want to fight. I tell him, fuck no, I don't want to fight. Fucking look at you.
Slow down. Easting. Now, where is Easting?
It's down fucking south.
What towns is it near? It's been quite some time since I've ventured out.
Is that the one with the Walmart?
I don't.
Do they have a statue of a large bird?
That sounds right.
Go on. So you left Icewind Dale and you went to Eastville.
No, that was before I came here.
Slow
Why would I come all the
down.
way up here and go all the way back down there and come back up here?
He looks at you, Nettle, like, I can't follow this story at all. What is he saying?
Is it? So, I was telling the ogre war chief, I said,
There was
look at
an
you, mate.
ogre inside of Easting?
No, it was just outside of Easting, and there was harassing the townsfolk. So,
This looks like it's going wonderfully. I see you've met my friend Declan and his amazing people skills and narrative abilities.
Oh, hello.
Did you know the other day he caught 2 fish on a boat? He wanted everyone in town to know.
2 fish?
It
Wow.
was quite amazing.
That would be good if you were a child. I'm just messing with you, son.
how many you catch, mates?
Listen, I caught 1 the first time, and that's all I needed. You were trying for 3 hours, bud.
Oh, so you are fishermen. We have need of it as late. What with that monster scaring away too many folks. Oh,
Please, we took care of it. You won't bother you no more.
you took care of the monster?
Right.
Wow, you must be heroes.
Fuck it, they right.
And then one of the guard, like, what was the monster? What's the situation out there? We've been sending out teams and no one has come back with any information. Seemed to elude our patrols. Would only harass fishermen. Never
That
a
must
fisher
mean
boat.
that your patrols suck.
She's not wrong.
I haven't been keeping this town safe for 15 years to be harassed by adventurers. We don't need your lot here stirring up trouble.
I'm sure that your patrols are just fine. I mean, I went out there and I didn't see anything either.
That's right. All right.
Well,
We'll
tell you
see
what,
if sir. We'll see if the monsters go. You can't always trust the word of adventurers here.
I tell you what, if you know where your patrols are patrolling, you're 5 fucking steps ahead of Targos, because they didn't fucking know shite.
Well, Targos are fools with idiots and opportunists.
You know, the beast turned out to be kind of a nice guy.
What?
Yeah, he speaks common, Would you believe?
Oh, wow. It was a lot smarter than some of the other town speakers I've met in my day. Thank you so much for these tall tales. It has warmed my old heart. Come. And he nods at his two attendants. Take me home. I believe it's time for my post-lunch nap. Oh, I'm going to be dreaming of ogres that speak perfect common and whatever Easty was. I don't remember why we were talking about that.
Easting. It's a town on the map.
Wonderful. Well, nephew, good to see you as always. I hope you come by once in a while and give the best to your mother. And tell your brother he can go fuck himself. Goodbye. They all the two guards sneer at you and escort the old shield dwarf and assist him out of the door and so forth. Then the tavern sort of goes back to normal.
Oh, the end of that story, mate, is I tricked the ogre into drinking poison ale, and he fucking died.
You really need to work on brevity in your storytelling, my friend.
But you got to build up. You got to build up the tension, the narrative. You know.
Did you
There's
notice
be an
that
arc to it.
Dorble goof? Dorble goof.
Dorble gruff.
Dorble gruff. He had some of that gunk in the corner of his mouth.
Right, that white stuff that the old folks always got.
Yeah,
what is that?
I thought it's a snack. They're saving it for later. You never know when you're gonna need a little nibble.
Yeah, isn't that what beards are for?
Yeah. Well, gee, if I could grow a beard, I would put all of my licorice in there, just like Swedish fish. Just keep it like a little pocket. It's gonna be really good.
Oh, I bet you if that one girl with the gem had a beard, she wouldn't have to worry about pockets.
Yeah.
That's true.
Gosh. Beards are great.
You spend another 20, 30 minutes here, and the tavern owner has basically, as soon as one of you has finished your drinks, has basically almost rudely insisted before the first one finishes, even if the rest of you hasn't, almost rudely insists that you buy another round or leave. What do you do?
I want to take. I presume there's still some in mine because I've probably been missing it. So I will look and make direct eye contact and pour some of mine into everyone else. And introduce everyone's done.
Hot ale or hot meat and cold ale, baby.
Yeah.
So I'll just get 3 hot meats then, and he comes back and then brings you 3 hot meats.
But I thought we got the next pub to go to.
No, you don't want to go to the next pubs. They're bad. They suck.
Well, that's the point.
Huh?
It's a pub crawl.
We want to meet all of the named characters in town.
Right.
You've already done
we're
it.
looking for this sad.
You have
haven't
met
told us-
every single named character in this town.
Tim telling you now.
Yep. I don't even have a
Actually,
name.
yeah. If we look around the room, is there anyone brooding?
Oh yeah, there's a guy sitting back smoking a long pipe with it. No, there's everyone that has kind of been has left. It's just you guys in this tavern now.
I feel like we got an implied quest there from Dorble Gruff about his asshole nephew. I kind of want to find out more about that.
Who's to say what that's all about? What the nephew Shale Scar?
I don't have my quest log up. Did we have anything else to do in this freaking town?
Well, we can't leave. I feel I don't want to go out in the blizzard because I'm sure Tim will make us roll crazy survival shit.
Yeah, they're gonna get bit by a Yeti or a snake or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yetis and stuff.
Yeah.
We can ask us the barkeep. Is there any crime in town? You got any baddies? Any gangs
You look in
harassing the townsfolk?
No, I mean, we've heard reports of miss seeing odds and ends every now and again, but sometimes the fisher folk drink too much of this delicious hot ale. Nothing. It's nothing
That's a
of
crime right there.
consequence. A fork here, a plate here, garlic, weird, odd things, but nothing specific. That smart half elf was looking after it, or elf. I don't remember. I can't always tell the same. This isn't fantasy racism, by the way. I'm sure I'm a dwarf. We don't have that going on, baby.
Oh shit.
Is our scientist friend around the next day? I want to know more about Pleasy.
Oh, Tally? Is that her name?
Yeah, Tally. That's who he's actually referring to, the smart
Oh,
half elf.
that is who he's talking about.
Okay, you finish your drinks. I believe 5 copper per. You had 8. So 5 times 8. No one knows what that is.
Yes, you're doing a lot of math.
How about like just a solid like 5 silver?
That's quite a tip.
Total or each?
Yeah, because he probably like gave you bread and shit like that. Total.
Yeah, the total's 5 silver. I'm like, what? The bread isn't free?
Nothing's free in Icewind Dale, baby. I hate when restaurants do that, where they give you bread and they're like, you want some more? And then you get your bill. And it's like, I only ate more because it's there and I have depression. I didn't know it cost $2. Shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean bread makes you fat?
That should be a crime if that happens.
Yeah. So the next bar over is actually the boarded up closed one, and then you can head into the very important that I say the things. The river's mouth.
Okay. As soon as we walk in the door, Deadeye beelines it for the restrooms because this Patrick also has to go to the restroom. So
Okay, that's cool. All right.
be right back.
Bye bye.
That pre-workout.
Deadeye falls into the friggin' toilet hole, and it's
All right, quick, let's all leave.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, next bar.
okay. You guys leave the river's mouth, and you head into the Grumpy Moose. You see the Grumpy Moose, and you do see Tally over there just pouring over. It's like a stack of books, hot steaming cup of tea, chewing on some kind of like crispy bits of like bread. Seems like hollowed out like a baguette or a loaf or something. That's just like, and the dwarf like, oh, what can I get you? Oh, it's you again. Oh, always good to see some fisher folk and adventurers in me pub, not in my stupid brother's pub. What can I get each and every one of you? We have a special today. It is called half ale, half mead. It's you mix them together, and we put just a tidbit of honey, and then we make it real hot for you, and then we take some genuine Icewind Dale snow, pack it up, and dribble on a little bit of that honey on there, and put it in. It's delicious.
I like being special.
Okay.
Mead ale? Is it a male? You call it a male? A sweetheart male?
Yeah, it's a
I
male.
have one of
Yes.
those.
Yeah, who wants to suck down a male, baby?
Me.
Even when you put it that way, I'd rather maybe get something else.
Yeah.
Deadeye, you come out of the bathroom and your friends have left you.
Oh,
What can I get you?
why does this keep happening to me?
The bathroom is for customers only, so I've taken the
I mean, yeah.
pleasure of ordering you this drink here. It's our hottest ale that we have here at the Grumpy Moose, or what I say? Where are you?
River's
the River's Mouth. Here you go.
Why do you sound like you're threatening me when you're just trying to give me a drink?
Well, because
It's my accent.
you used my bathroom services, and so now you have to buy a drink. You know how it is,
Yeah.
friend. That will be
Whoa.
6 silver.
No, I'm with the group. We put on the tab with the group over there.
The group's
and-
not there, bud.
No, they
Oh,
left
wait,
you.
actually,
we went to a different bar.
Yeah, they played a
What
little
Oh, you
prank on
serious?
Deadeye.
What the fuck?
I accidentally said 5 silver. 5 cop. That'd be 5 copper, friend.
Yeah. You got pranked
Fine. I
by
take it, and I take it out outside, and I take a
No,
handful. Of
don't
snow.
take my cup.
Fuck. I need snow. I need to cool this down. I'm not going to drink hot fucking beer.
We don't put snow in our drink. That's what my stupid brother does when he makes meals.
It's like a beer slushy.
No, it's not, that will never work. It's
No,
disgusting.
just watch.
Just drink it. You can't go outside with my drink.
Well, then I'm going to set it down and go get snow and come back.
No, okay.
Can I like leave the bar that we went to quick and run back over because I feel bad. I want to go get Deadeye. I'm gonna run over, like peek open the door, and be like, "Oh, here, Mr. Deadeye, you should come over to the Grumpy Moose. They have these really cool slushies, the ice and beer. Who would have thought?"
I'm like, oh, man. Okay.
5 copper.
Run!
I'm not going to drink it. Here you go.
No, 5 copper. Bathroom
You gotta-
only for
you gotta-
customers.
I left it in the bathroom.
Liar.
Because I figured I would pay.
Liar.
Fine.
Just like guzzle it. Are you going to guzzle it down, or do you want...
No, I'm not going to guzzle down the hot beer. I'll just, fuck it. The money's spent either way.
I just feel like you hear from outside, tell them who your dad is!
For fuck's sake.
So meanwhile, the rest of you get your mails or your aids, depending on... I didn't even realize that. Okay.
Damn.
Focus.
Delete the bot. Delete the bot.
Shut down. You get your mail. You get your mead mixed with ale in honey and snow, and it's very good. It's actually delicious. The way that the snow's melting with the honey creates like swirls of flavor. It's surprisingly good. Like, you like that? That's my own special recipe. Oh, the things I could have done if my stupid brothers didn't also open a bar.
Oh, there. It's okay.
All right, that would be 1 silver apiece.
What?
Holy shit.
You
You're
said I
not
wasn't
here,
safe?
Oh.
Mittens pulls out a completely filled punch card from a different establishment.
Okay.
And attempts to pay for it with that.
Slide that over. What the fuck is this?
It's my punch card.
This isn't a friendlies.
Well, obviously not. That will be affecting your tips, sir. And I retract the card.
You didn't take my expired GameStop gift card? Well, then I will take my business elsewhere. Yeah,
I'll be writing a Yelp review.
The frickin' ale meads are a silver a piece. So, but you know, maybe they're worth it. I don't know, shit. And you do see your science friend, Deadeye. You're sitting alone,
In the VIP.
Wait,
in the other place. Did you go?
I thought Tash came back and told me.
Yeah, Tash, are you gonna hang out with him or?
No, I'll leave.
Yeah, didn't you down your drink and then we were running back over?
I just paid and left.
Okay,
I
that's fine.
figured we
Okay,
just
perfect,
brought-
perfect. So you walk in. Hello, you want? And he describes this long thing that you see your friends drinking, which is almost exactly what you described next door, but it's half ale, half mead with genuine Icewind Dale snow with a little bit of drizzled honey on top. It's delicious. 1 silver.
Cool.
And he hands you one of those.
What?
So half a gold is owed to him. You do see your researcher friend, and the bar is like, "Would you like some fish nuggets?"
Are they fried?
Yes.
You got chips on the side?
No.
You got malt vinegar?
No.
Oh, fuck, mate. How am I supposed
We
to
haven't
fucking eat
gotten
'em?
a shipment for some time.
What, I gotta dip them in?
I don't know.
Break your rainbow.
There you go.
Okay.
Do you have any sauce of any kind?
Honey.
Honey sauce?
Honey.
This fucking place.
What?
Most
what
people
do you
don't
eat?
my
have
drink
honey.
and set it down.
Is it what?
Not a lot of bees.
What shipments have not been arriving? Have they been looted? Perhaps.
No, it's this goddamn weather. It's been.
Oh, it's the weather.
Yeah, it's been coming slower and slower.
I wish we could
These
kill the
goddamn
fucking weather.
weathers. I tell you what, I feel like that old fool, durable goof needs to start sacrificing people, you know. Sure, if we started the beginning of this whole thing, we'd all be dead. But hey, at least my toesies will be warm. Don't tell who I said that. Alright, this next round's on me if you keep quiet.
Okay.
I was gonna say we should probably go somewhere else, but if you're paying for the next
Well,
round,
I don't think there's anywhere else, right? Isn't this the end of the line?
No,
We
there's
were
one
going to
more.
talk to Tash.
Oh.
And then Tally is like, "Oh,
Tally.
hi! Good to see you. How are you today? Oh, this weather. Am I right?
It's weather.
yeah.
It's
It
always
sure is.
like this, isn't it?
That weather is weather.
I wonder if your dinosaur friend is at all connected with this weather. Is there a clue to be found here? I'm sure I'll find it.
You mean, does the submersible, aquatic, prehistoric fish lizard that lives at the bottom of the lake have anything to do with the blizzard snow falling from the sky?
It's all. It might all be connected. I think.
How?
I would love to see how that works out.
The truth is out there.
Team huddle, like.
What would you say you
tell
want
them?
to believe?
I do.
We know. I mean, could we tell them about Ravison? Do you guys want to tell Tally about Ravison? Because I mean, we do have kind of a lot of information about the name of the person responsible.
Yeah.
So if
Oh,
you
yeah.
could-
Sally,
you could maybe tell me because I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
It's when
yeah.
you were sleeping.
Tash was asleep.
when we were talking to Pleasy, the dinosaur, he said
Well,
there's
Funny.
where,
Get it?
where do you think that big fang came from?
Well, fish.
That's what I
No,
thought.
you saw them trouts. They didn't have teeth like that.
They don't.
Well, I saw a trout.
Gosh, I'm so torn between the truth and trying to dunk on you, Deadeye. I just
What's the dunk on? How about you just be my friend, and then we get through this.
Hurt my feelings.
All right, Tally. Yeah, Tally. We
Yeah.
think we got ourselves a nemesis.
Oh.
Her name's Ravison.
So you like explain
Is it-
all the rabbits and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you
that
didn't want me to
is-
do it in character?
That is no, we're already faffing about, as the kids would say. We're having a great time, you know. But and I wouldn't cut it short for the world. But you know, we're rehashing things. Oh, that's fascinating. I've heard many stories of these frost druids that serve oral. I was skeptical whether or not if oral was a part of all of this stuff. I know she's been. Yes, you guys are smiling.
I'm sorry. Are
Nobody.
you saying?
Nobody.
Oral.
Are you? Oh, can you spell that for me?
Oral. I don't think oral caused this.
That means two things.
Oral might fix it.
Should
She
we go
might.
and get some more males for
Yeah, oral and males. Yeah, I mean, oral seems mad, and but I wasn't sure if oral was the cause of all of our problems here. Why are you laughing?
because we are all
Child.
5 years old.
We've had 5 beers.
Yes.
Just name. That's just what it is.
I've heard rumors of winter spirits being out of whack. Little sprite fellows. The townspeople in several towns actually have mentioned that little odds and ends going missing. Some say that they're there's abandoned buildings where they hear clanking. I looked at the tavern here because I didn't see anything, but other places of note have mentioned it. Just people, I hear them talking like, "Oh, I lost a nice plate," or or a silverware or my hat or my scarf or something like that. Everyone says the same thing back to him. Oh, you just got drunk and lost it. But I think there's more going on there. Actually, and she fishes into her pack and she hands you a little it's a lantern. So you've helped me before, and I talked to some people via magic, of course. And my friend Danica said that these lanterns should be able to help you track elementals, and I think it's her idea. I was trying to take the credit for it, but I just wanted to impress you. You guys are so cool. She says that this lantern might be able to track the nature spirits who are possibly stealing odds and ends or what have you.
That sounds pretty dope. How does it work? Is it like magnets?
Magnets? I don't know what that is. They don't exist here.
I do.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know what a magnet is.
They're a naturally occurring rock thing. Like they don't exist in
it's
fantasy
about
world.
The polarity.
It's
I know
magic
this
or nothing.
Yeah. Faerun doesn't have any poles, so there's no magnetism. That's why there's like elves and shit. She like quickly. What's that? Sorry.
You said there's still poles. That's why there's elves and shit.
Yeah. They quickly flap through their notebook. It's like, yes, she says her hypothesis is that something called chawingas are what's doing them. Does anyone give me either a nature or arcana check? The first roll of the session. To know what a chawinga is. Or
I've got
chawinga.
+3 arcana.
Deadeye does not know what a chawinga is.
Arcanist.
I have a +5, but I also rolled a 1.
Sick. You're like, oh,
16.
16 is pretty good. Yeah, Deadeye, you think it's what these delicious trout bites are called, like chawingas. Nettle, you're like, you feel like you've heard of these creatures. They're kind of like somewhat mischievous. You've always heard them as like forest sprites that oftentimes play tricks, but there's also stories of them helping those in need or those who aid them in odd ways.
The chawinga. The chupacawinga.
Tally also says that her friend Danica Greysteel has been traveling from town to town, seeing if she gets some more information on this, and hasn't got a lot. And sometimes she'll check a town, leave, and come back to that town after she did a thorough check, and then there'll be more rumors. She also tells you that some of these rumors are actually don't really feel to line up. Several blacksmiths have been broken into somewhat forcefully. People have seen like large boot prints as opposed to tiny little like bird-like feet. So definitely a confusing thing. Hands you the Lantern of Tracking. Someone can add that to their inventory. Just look up Lantern of Tracking Elementals. I don't really know how that works.
You want me to do it? Since like it's like gear.
It's gear. Should I have it since I'm the navigate? Like,
oh sure, yeah, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the basic gist is that the hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light an additional 30 feet. While the lantern is within 300 feet of any creature of the elemental type, its flame turns bright green. It doesn't pinpoint the exact location, however. So, yeah.
There are a lot of lantern of tracking.
Is it like Sting from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, it's like Sting from Lord of the Rings, definitely.
Okay, wait.
Gives off a different glow. She says she's been looking at this for quite some time, so I would call this a passive background side quest if I were her. If I were you. Why did I say it that way?
That's
such
weird
a
way to
weird
talk.
way of saying it. It must be. It's this mead ales, this males. I've been sucking down too many males today, I think. But they're so good.
Me too.
All right, so you spend anything else you want to talk to Tally about? Tally, has her various theories. She thinks that the frost druids are probably just taking advantage of the situation. She kind of goes off on a tangent on accident, maybe saying that Aurel also is doing that. It's possible that, Aurel is causing all this to happen or is taking advantage of it. She's just not really sure. What she's really afraid of is that, well, what if this is just a natural cycle of things, friends? Our histories don't go back that far, unfortunately. What if this is just a natural occurrence? Sure, there's more and more odd things, but maybe that's just the beasties and creatures that have been long dormant. I don't know.
No.
It feels a little unnatural.
I would agree with you. I guess I just get depressed on days like today and just kind of looks out the window. And it's completely
Probably
covered
you
in
should
snow.
have more bread.
That's true. I do love bread, and it's very good here with the honey and a little bit of crushed up fish.
Yeah.
Like
Do you want to
anchovy
arm
bread
wrestle?
with honey.
Like a spread, like a schmear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. You want to arm
We'll
wrestle?
get out of
It's
this
arm wrestle.
house.
I put my arm on the table to arm wrestle.
Let me see. I believe Tally's.
I'm willing to bet our Fearbolg can beat.
I'm swaying a little bit.
Okay. All right. It's like, oh, okay. Why not? I'm not very strong, but I have my ways.
This is the tamest
It's gonna be funny. Like,
tavern brawl.
'Cause you guys are both deck space people, right? So, all right, roll an athletics check.
okay, do I get any kind of bonus because of me being large-bodied?
No, not in this instance.
Rolling athletics. I got a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yay.
All right.
I'm using my. Oh, by the way, Tim, on D&D Beyond, I'm using my Frostmaiden dice.
Oh,
that they gave me.
sick. I
So
don't-
it exploded in ice when I got the 20.
Oh, that's so cool. Natural 20. You know what that means. Slap that natural 20 emote. Boop, boop.
Yo.
It would be cool if I
Hey.
designed a 30-minute thing each time someone got, like, every number. Uh-oh, that's a 14.
that would be fun.
So, Tally grabs your hand, and you're kind of surprised for being such a book-reading dork. They are surprisingly sort of firm-handed. Not strong. I don't really know how to describe what a dex-based character is, but basically, as you kind of go, the way you've arm wrestled other people that have like gnarled hands and they're all muscle, they're able to kind of get a better grip than you're used to, but with a few back and forth with all of you cheering on your good friend, he's able to beat Tally, and she goes, "Oh, almost had you. I haven't arm wrestled in, 25 years. Ow." And like upends a plate of fish nuggets.
Damn.
Before
yeah.
we vacate this interaction, I would like to plant the seeds of trying to keep the town on the good side of my best friend Pleasy.
Okay.
So we seem to have encountered a bit of trouble convincing the town speaker and his pals about
Tell me about it.
Pleasy's general good-naturedness, and we kind of made a bit of a friendship protection deal with him. I don't know if there's anything you could do after after we take our leave of the town to keep the townsfolk from attacking and killing my best friend.
So I believe
nice.
the agreement was that someone would go out and bring Pleasy some booze.
Yes. All right.
Yes,
if you give him beer.
I would like that very much. I'll do it. I can definitely convince that old dwarf. I think he has a little thing for me. Whatever.
And there's something in it for the town, right? He was going to help with the fishing, right?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
It's a win-win, right?
I'll work on that right away. How should I make sure that I find this Pleasy? I'm sure he's probably afraid of
dorks.
Punchy, come here. You tell her the song you're saying.
Oh yeah. And then I'll sing the song, but not explain how to do it.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's real simple. You just rowboat out into the middle of the lake, sing that song exactly that way.
And she's like fiercely writing.
Give the sea monster an alcoholic beverage, and then the ancient sea monster will help the townspeople collect fish.
Well, that seems like a win-win.
It's quite simple.
I'll be sure to give you credit for this, for sure.
So when you say it that way, you gotta understand why I don't believe you, right? Like that's pretty funny, but you're telling the whole town that?
That can make a note in his adventures journal, like invent body camera.
Invent camera.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do in this place? Tally is talking your ear off. You can kind of tell they haven't had such a lively group of folks to talk to in some time, or probably attention starved, maybe kind of. I'm sure we can't relate.
Certainly, there's no one in our party starved for attention and fame and glory, eh? We're all normal people here.
I just look up at that eye and I think a lot.
I don't give a fuck about fame. I just want to do cool shit and and just get enough fucking renown so I can rub it in me dad's face.
So I think that the renowned part is where like it's the fame. You want
but I don't want it for itself. I don't give a shit about it, like in of itself.
Well, but your dad is pretty famous.
Yeah, and he's a fucking knob.
Well, yeah, I know. But so you want to be more famous than him. So technically you do want to be famous.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
I want it for righteous reasons.
Certainly, and you're well on your way. You've killed a zombie and caught 2 fish since we started adventuring together. That's heroic.
2.5.
Yeah, I bet we could find some more zombies for you after the
I would
blizzard.
fucking love to find some zombies.
Listen, friend, we'll find you all the zombies you can handle, which is 1.
Handle the fish, which is 2.
And
High roller.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you spend a
I
little more
start
time
scratching
here.
out all my ideas for inventions that would help the group. And only the ones that help me.
You owe this tavern 1 gold for the food and the mails.
Boy, we spent a gold and a half on this and a gold staying in town. We're gonna go broke just milling around.
I think we'll be all right.
I thought that was accurate. I have 19 gold in my inventory.
I think that's right.
Well, you got to be subtracting those coppers. You know, it's gonna catch up.
Yeah,
to you
I am. I'm doing it.
It's gonna
Yeah,
catch
yeah,
up to you. Debt, fiscal responsibility, baby.
We love it.
Cool.
God, we have 1 more to go to.
Yeah, you go to the last one, and it's you see your old fishing pal, Grinsk there, kind of chewing the ear off some like younger looking dwarves. And when he sees you walk in, he goes, "Aye, these are the best fishers in this entire town. I'll tell you that right now."
Well, that's kind of insulting to everybody else in the town.
Right.
I mean, we're good, but
Also, you didn't fucking pay us like we're the best fishers in town.
I
So
paid
that's
you
the
what I was
case.
supposed to pay you.
Well,
we don't know what they pay the worst fishers in town.
Hey, what do you all make?
5 copper pieces, is that? It's pretty good, I think.
Sure it is, buddy.
The bar
That's
charges
great,
1
baby.
silver for a drink.
Well, that place
How do you
does,
pay your rent? What is it? Is this place cheaper?
Yeah.
Looks at barkeep. Cheaper?
Hello, I have some delicious room temperature mead.
why is every bartender in this town sound like they're gonna fucking kill me in my sleep?
That would be 5 copper pieces, and you've already talked and let the heat out, so please pay me now, and I will give you some of this delicious room temperature mead.
We're gonna need someone to do a supercut of the 6 hours we spent ordering mead in this campaign.
Yeah. I wanted this adventure to not last a year, but baby, we're on a 2-year path, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
No, it's that whole thing. You never want to rush along when the party is just RP and fucking around with NPCs. Anyways,
I'm here to fuck around, man.
yeah, they caught a whole bunch of fish yesterday. You boys could learn something from. Oh, jeez, Grimps, that's we don't even want to be fishers. We want to be adventurers like them. Tell us, adventurers.
Oh, you're looking for an internship?
Well, does it pay? Typically, we make
pays
5
in
copper
experience.
per fish.
Oh my god. Paid with exposure.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Exposure to the elements.
If you could, and then 2 of them kind of back down. I don't think I can do that. But then a dwarf with bright red hair, no beard. She looks up at you like, I want to learn so bad. I have, and she pulls out my father's axe and kind of like swings it around like almost in your faces. And my mother's
like her.
shield. I am destined for better and greater things. I just know it.
Fuck yes, I give her a high five.
And she fives you
Or
back.
maybe a low high five.
Gee, you're gonna poke your eye out if you keep swinging that thing around like that. Just
Me?
careful.
Never. And she gives it a toss and catches it, and it kind of fumbles to the ground. Oh crap! Don't chip my floor, please.
Can I pop my fake eyeball out and just like,
Oh my God.
Steve, this is what happens when you play with sharp things. Oh gosh.
I don't like it.
Oh,
What?
my father's axe is too. Oh, Brunhilde, you've done it again.
Again?
I'm
How
sorry.
many eyes you gouged?
I'll pop my eye back in. You gotta be more careful. You never know if you're gonna put somebody's eye out, especially while you're drinking. Goodness.
She gets down in front of you, Tash. Like, please, trade me. I'm so sorry. I owe you. I'm sorry. Take me with you.
Maybe do 5 push-ups. We'll start there.
Oh, gladly. And she kind of shrugs off the shield and does 5 push-ups looking at you. And just for their effect, then the last one, she goes real slow, holds it without putting her chest or belly on the ground, and then goes all the way up. See, I'm the strongest one in my family.
I bet
I do
dwarves
5
do
push-ups, too.
insane amount of push-ups because they're literally going this far.
Yeah, yeah, the core strength, baby.
Between their short arms and barrel chest, big chest, like it's just like,
Yes,
like, it's just like a twitch.
my uncle, the town speaker, by the way, he always tells me that our family has many great things to do, but I'm bored here. I want to do something cool. Brunhilde Shaleskar, adventurer, hero.
Oh, yo, Brumilda. I thought your axe was named Brumilda.
No, the axe name is Shinji.
I feel like you just made that up.
No, no, I didn't.
Tim, are you Kaiser Sozeing this whole campaign? Just stuff around the room. You're like,
My name is HP LaserJet Pro Printer. Is my name.
Ah, yes, the Printer Clan.
And you can call me trash can full of tissues and string cheese wrappers.
Oddly specific. Huh.
So you're one of the Shale Scars. Do you have? Are you related to the speaker then?
I am.
yeah,
I am.
it's an uncle.
She's my uncle.
He's the uncle.
Yes.
Do you have a brother?
Ah! She spits on the ground. Don't spit on my floor. Gross. And you guys are sipping your room temperature. My brother, he ran off and joined these rascals. He says that they're doing good things, keeping each other safe during this winter. Ugh, bunch of weirdos and gross boys. He even mentioned one of them might even be an escaped convict from Revel's End. But he often likes to talk. But they went somewhere.
Where?
Koenig? Caer Dineval, he said he was
How far
going
is that?
to. How far is that? Oh, you know, it's not too far.
Over there.
It's over there.
An approximation.
Right over there.
It's Jesus, where is it? There it is. Oh, it's on Loch Dineshire. It's quite a few days from here, actually. You probably would. How the fuck do you get there? It'd be you have to go from Bryn Shander to maybe Dugan's Hole, to Goodmead, to East Haven, maybe, and then to Caer Dineval. Oh, for Tourmaline through the valley, and that's quite a trek to Caer
I just lost
Dineval.
interest in this side quest.
Yeah, we're not doing this one.
Do a history check.
I think I can history.
Ooh.
I don't think I can.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I can't
Gentleman-
read that.
That's a gentleman's 20.
That's funny.
Oh, sick. As you're kind of hearing this, sipping on delicious room temperature mead, and she is describing where her brother went. It reminds you a lot of how Cora described where her young tiny son went.
Oh, so your brother's in a cult. Just, all right.
I don't think he's in a cult.
It's a cult, mate. Yeah.
Wait,
it's okay.
just like out of sheer curiosity, was your brother acting completely normal, and then he found a piece of shiny ice that's not normal colored, and then he got weird? Did that happen?
No, my brother's always been a bit of a dick.
Same.
Nice.
Oh, sick. I'll drink to that.
Man, my sisters are nice.
So,
Well, I guess we are on this quest then, aren't we? Son of a bitch.
right.
Son of a bitch.
Should we? How's the weather outside? Still
Still
shitty?
snowing as fuck.
Frightful.
It's frightful. But, let it snow. Oh, have another drink. We've hardly kissed goodnight.
Wouldn't it be just fucking mint if some monsters attacked a town all of a sudden? Oh, that'd be fucking great.
Why would
Maybe-
you want that?
So I could fucking kill them, Tash.
You should always hope to not run into the monsters. You don't.
Literally, all I want to do is find the monsters.
Well, maybe if you hide some trinkets and stuff, somebody will try to steal from you, and you can punch them in the face.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
Maybe
for
just keep your coin pouch just right there behind you.
I feel like you're going to steal it.
But no, never.
I mean, we can, sort of fast forward the next 2 days. That's an option as well.
Well, is Brunhilde going to come with us? On
Please take me with you.
Well, do you have an axe beak?
No.
We'll just tie her to one and drag her behind us.
I could carry her. It's easy.
I will. I can ride behind one of you, perhaps behind my master here.
I'm sorry,
That's you,
what?
Dash. You got a mount.
No.
Okay.
You said the word ride, and there was an
Right.
implication.
But yeah. See,
Oh, if you
that's
have
what-
an axe beak, I'll just get behind Tash. She's tiny.
That's true.
Oh,
Or I could
I guess
carry
that's
her.
up to
I could
Tash.
carry her.
Oh, that would
You
be
know-
great too. Would
The
you like to arm
internship
wrestle?
requires that you provide your own transportation.
I could arm wrestle. I'm down. Arm on
Because
the table.
Took usually rides with me.
Oh, hello, what a boy. What a little boy you are. Hello. Hello. All right, let's arm wrestle.
Why?
Me and
Why are we arm
Dorks.
wrestling?
Me
Who's
and
A 19.
17. God damn it! Shit! Morden's beard. Ass. You got me.
Okay.
But
I'm
I
very
will train.
big.
I will train and beat you one day.
What? So
How-
you need to beat some of us to prove that you're not gonna, just die if we take
All right,
you with
let's
us.
do it. Come on,
We're sparring.
master.
I throw the table out of the way.
Are you? Is she calling me master?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you. Yeah.
I don't know if I like this.
Because you're like the fighter. Like she wants to. She obviously is a fighter.
Yeah. All right. She puts her hand in front of you, Susie. Like, I can do this. I can do this. And you can
Lord.
like almost like an anime. You can hear like her teeth like grinding together with intensity. I hope you're all bad. Wouldn't that be funny?
Well, it would be hilarious, but I didn't.
Also,
23.
Okay. You all see a massive battle. You see Tashi go in sort of like, oh man, don't call me Maz. This is embarrassing. But as you start to move her arm, her dwarven muscles kick in and you don't move it that much. It's a stalemate. A little bit of a bead of sweat goes down her head. You guys are pushing back and forth for quite a few moments. Susie, make a Constitution saving throw.
Crap.
You got to beat a 12.
I'm gonna put my arm around Declan, so it looks like I'm being friendly. But it's really just me resting my weight on Declan because
I do that
standing
shit.
upright is getting problematic.
I do that shit.
16.
16. All right, you're fine. But you almost start to feel your eye being popped out again from the stress. And as you get distracted, she slams your hand to the ground. She got a nat 20.
Damn.
Plus 4. So it was a 24. Luckily, I didn't have to figure, like, was she critted or is she going to win because she critted? It's like, how does critting work in opposed challenges? Whew, I don't have to do the math. Master, you surely have let me win, but I gave you a battle. I know it. I know it. Thank you for this.
You know what? You did really well, and I am less worried that you are going to immediately die if you come with us.
Wonderful. And she looks at the tavern keeper. I shall pay using my uncle's tab, please, for my friends here. Let us drink and celebrate a new union of trading, of heroics, and she looks at her two friends. I don't know. Adventure? Adventure!
Nice.
Excellent. And can we get a refund on our drinks and put those on the tab as well?
Could we also get another round?
And another round.
Sure, yes.
Right.
All on my
And you-
uncles.
Yeah. It would.
had,
I'll take some
like,
fish
a-
nuggets.
Like a wide bowl you could put some meat in for
Okay.
Took. That'd just be super.
Who's a boy? There you go. All right, and you spend the rest of the day sort of answering Brunhild Shalescar's questions, asks each of you how you fight and things like that. You spend the next day in relative whatever it is that you choose to do. Anyone want to give like a one sentence of what you do on day 2 of the blizzard?
He likes to keep fresh, and he kind of walks around town, and pro bono just whips a few rats, just to increase the reputation with the townsfolk.
Gotcha. Give me a animal handling check or
Animal handling. Oh, that's a good roll. but it's 18.
Okay, so you're able to use the rapport that you've made at many of these places from your, ordering, tipping, and things like that, and you're able to go into mini cellars, and you're able to whip many rats. Someone tries to tip you. Do you take it or do you turn it down?
Oh, heck yes, I take the tip. This is my vocation.
Thank you so much. Here is 1 copper piece, 2 copper piece, 3 copper piece, 4 copper piece, and 1 button.
Oh, a button.
It's made out of whalebone, dear.
I will cherish this button.
You can add Scrimshaw button to your inventory. I don't know if that exists, but look it up. Maybe it does.
Hell yeah.
Maybe.
It might be a trinket. Anyone else do anything?
I got a quick rundown.
I'll play. Yeah?
Oh yeah, it's pretty easy. In drunken sleep, I get homesick, so I fall asleep next to Declan. I wake up hungover and confused. Why does my head hurt so bad? Then I just kind of like sheepishly like mosey around Declan the whole day because I don't want to do anything because my head hurts, but I don't want to be away from the group. And that's what I do all day.
Been there. Susie, you had some...
I'll probably just play cards with people.
Okay.
And stay inside and stay warm and try to win some money.
That sounds nice. Roll a performance check.
Dude, what is... Oh, my performance is bad. 19.
19. Okay, yeah, you win. You win 5 silver off of some of the fisher folk. Ah, good game, good game,
Hell yeah.
good game. That was fun. How about the rest of you cats?
We had money and material. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna busk.
You're gonna busk?
Busking, yeah, with my pants that I apparently have in my inventory.
All right, give me a performance check.
Get some tips. 18.
You get 5
Hell
silver.
yeah.
As like good
Nice.
show, very good, very good. Is Nettle good at the pan flute? Is it?
Apparently, yeah, she's alright.
Hell yeah. I haven't heard music like that. Here, take a button. Deadeye, what do you?
I wish I had material. Wish I had materials and money to do some tinkering.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of like talk to Tally, and you can get
Yeah.
advantage on your next roll when you are in a money and material zone.
Okay, I'll take you up on that.
Okay, you kind of compare notes of each other's
yeah.
notebooks. Maybe she does some light flirting with you. Kind of like your handwriting's so bad.
Right. Well, I keep my gauntlet. On like when I do it. I'm showing her the pistol, and she probably isn't interested at all. But I'm like, I show her, I take it apart and
No,
put
she's
it back
interested.
together.
She's definitely interested.
Oh,
She's like a nature scientist, but also,
Yeah.
you know, broadly speaking, interested in all things. All right, the rest of that day passes. You go to waking up. It's still snowing like shit, and it's almost worse than it was on the first day. And you're woken up to the smell yet again of coffee, biscuits and butter and bacon. But then you hear a loud crash.
Run to the sound. Yeah, I am.
see-
Deadeye is like to the sound of the crash, like gun
insane.
out, like
In the common room, you see 8 men, kind of covered in snow. They look haggard and gross. And well, we don't have any money, given the fact that, well, and he kind of gestures outside. But I'm sure that's not a problem for me. My friends were hungry, you see. And as you come down, like, oh, hello. We don't want any trouble. And he pulls back his coat, revealing a gnarly-looking sword.
that's a great little butter knife you got there. The problem is you're all the way over there, and I'm over here.
The other ones sort of like look around. Boss, what are they? What's that thing he's got on his hands there? Oh, I don't know. It looks kind of puny. What more can that do than the crossbow you got, Frederick? Oh God, I'm Frederick, and I've got a crossbow.
Oh, you're Frederick. Oh, great. So, who's the bartender?
Cora. It's not the bartender. It's the innkeep.
Oh, we're back at that
Innkeep.
one.
Mhm.
We're back at
Yeah.
Cora.
Hey,
You got a problem with these lads?
Oh, don't make any trouble, please. I think I have some spare food. Oh, open up the whole larder and
well.
there. You wouldn't happen to have any spare coin for a couple of poor wretches here?
No. But tell you what, if you ain't got no quid yourself, you could always pay for your food with some of that gear you're carrying, right?
Oh,
It looks.
we need this gear, you see,
Oh.
my friends.
And she needs the
doesn't.
food.
She doesn't mind giving us what she has, do you, innkeeper? No. She kind of looks at you. Tears are sort of in her eyes. I just don't want any trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna whack Declan on the shoulder and then give him a nod and turn invisible.
Where'd he go?
Oh, fucking yes.
Are the rest of you here too?
Sure, I'll have come down or from wherever we are.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm like gonna be to Declan.
sauntered in.
Yeah. It's me, mate.
And
Oh, we got ourselves a scrap here, boys. And
It's Christmas
all
fucking morning.
right. Roll
I'm still eating
initiative.
bread.
Yeah, Mittens is constantly
17.
concerned about what Declan's going to do to other
okay.
people.
No, only them.
I'll just take an encounter you guys were gonna have later and put it here. Why not?
We'll take it. XP grind.
Oh, can you guys
In
roll
roll
in
20?
roll
Or-
in roll 20? Thank you.
Oh,
yeah.
20.
Do we have the
Smart.
tokens up?
No,
I want my
let me.
17.
Sorry. This was not planned, so give me a second.
Don't yell at me.
That doesn't count. I'm doing it again.
Stop yelling.
Yeah,
at
that's
me.
better.
Well, wait, your token wasn't up, I don't think, so you don't...
Yeah. Give me a second. Boo-doo-doo. Bomb.
Where's my game?
Luckily, I have these
Oh, here we go.
random battle mats.
Oh, I have to. Okay, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I haven't moved you over.
What did I roll? Is it better than what I really rolled?
Oops.
You rolled a 22, but if you didn't select your token in roll 20, it won't port.
Yeah, it
over.
won't count. You gotta wait.
Move you over. Imagine there's just a fuck ton of snow here.
Hell yeah.
I do have a snowy tavern, but I didn't set it up, so I have this here. That's fine. All right. So again, it's not a tavern, but whatever. So yeah, you got. Oopsies.
I'm not
Control
seeing any
C.
tokens.
Control V.
I do.
Control C.
Click initiative.
Control V. Control V. Control V.
Did it work?
Where's the initiative tracker?
I selected my token. It said no token was selected. What the crap?
All right. I have
there it is.
mittens. You have 18.
Yes.
Nettle has a 19.
Token initiative.
You
Okay, there we
guys
go.
enjoy fighting. I was
There
going
you go.
to suggest that we just let them use the speakers tab at the fucking moose.
Oh, it's too late. I'm invisible.
Now you're invisible.
So I gotta do it again. Okay, here we go.
Did I do it?
Mean, rude gentlemen. The rude dudes.
Okay. So in front of you are 6 smaller folks, and then a boss, and then you see Frederick kind of towards the back, and they all rush at you. Kind of arrange yourself how you think you would be. I imagine.
Behind dorks.
But I'm invisible.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, so let's
So who's here?
stay here.
Pat, I liked your idea of like, man, wouldn't it be great if we get attacked here, and then I remembered a television show where this exact same thing happened. It was like, yay! I loved that episode. Let's steal. I
love stealing content.
Yeah, I guess highway robbers, like literally in the show The Warriors. Like they get, they have to stop in like an old Western tavern. It's like a Chinese show. It's an American show, but about Chinese immigrants, and they all do like martial arts and attack each other with axes and things like that. But they have to go to Las Vegas or Nevada for some reason, and they have to stop in this really shitty inn in the middle of nowhere and hang out, and then they get waylaid by bandits, and I thought it was fucking sick. So that's what we're doing. All right, so this looks good. All right, so one bandit comes up, runs to you, Deadeye, and like, you're not so fast. And does a 16 hit your AC?
No.
Okay. Crap. One
Nice.
of them pushes over a table over here. Let me quickly draw.
I need someone to get him out my face.
It's probably about this big. So this this green thing is a table that got pushed over, and it's providing partial cover to some people. All right, and he's going to do a shoot at you with a small crossbow. Does a 17 hit your AC, Declan?
No.
Okay. And the next one, the bandits got a 20 AC, and there's 6 of them.
Cool.
So, all right, but he sees some of the rest of you, and this is a 5 at you, Nettle.
The 5?
Does a 5 hit your AC?
No.
All right. Cool. How far is this?
I'm sorry.
There was a moment where I kind of forgot. I was like literally asking if a 5 hit you, and I was like, Timmy. Tim. The other one runs up next to the other bandit. Another one goes about halfway. Oh, and then shoot 2 more crossbows come out at you, Declan. We got. Oops, that's a 3. Let me delete this guy.
Stop.
Why did they add? Why is the thug another bandit? I'm mad. Does a 19 hit your AC?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 3 piercing damage. So basically what happens is, real quick, these boys must be professional, and they throw over a table, glass shatters everywhere, 3 of them rush at you, 2 stop and let off quick crossbows. You kind of dodge them all over the place. 1 goes in to slash you and you move out of the way. He looks down, is like, did I trip on something here? Where'd that big dude go? But then another crossbow bolt comes like pretty close range to you and kind of like gets underneath your armor, and you feel the warm trickle of blood coming down. Nettle, you are up. There are basically 3 bandits in front of you. There's an invisible Dorksalim as your character's looking to your left. Who's a kitty?
I am a kitty.
What do you do?
He's broken.
I can hear you.
Could I... let's see. I would like to throw some fire at him with a produce flame.
Okay.
There is a 14.
Okay. Which him? The one right in front of you?
Oh, yes, the one. Yeah, the one closest to me.
That'd be the one up in my face.
Yeah.
Yay, good.
That does a hit.
Where is my... Here it is. That's a 7. Yes.
Cool. Yeah, you kind of like create this little flame off the ground, and it leaps up and like strikes and wraps around his foot. He goes, "Oh, my foot! Ah! I'm not gonna say no to the heat, though. Am I right, boys? You right there, aren't you?" Anything else?
Oh, can I have bonus action, Starry Form Archer.
Cool.
What is that?
What is that?
I don't know.
Do it. Click all the buttons.
Yeah.
If your skills aren't on cooldown, you're being inefficient.
Exactly. Always push all buttons.
19.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're doing.
19 to hit.
Okay, so you shoot stars at this person?
A starry form archer is as a bonus action, you can expend the use of your wild shape feature to take on the starry form rather than transforming into a beast. It sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. Lasts for 10 minutes. When you activate it as a bonus action, you can make a ranged spell attack, which hurls a luminous arrow that targets one creature within 60 feet.
Hit him. Hit the same guy.
Okay, you got 19. That hits. Yeah, this is really cool looking. That's awesome. So you go from, your normal form to like very majestic. Is that the right word? Or
you're an agent of stars.
Here it is.
It's a Resident Evil joke.
I get it.
I got a 9 to hit.
All right, what does it look like as you kill this person?
Yes.
Star arrows.
Or killing. Okay.
Cool.
I didn't mean to do that, but
It's cool, bro. They were bad. They were baddies.
Okay, well, I guess. So a luminous, like, frosty-looking arrow hits him, and then, like, when it hits him, it, like, shatters, like, broken, like, ice. Like, ice shattering.
Ugh. Yeah, so he's basically like, oh, don't mind the heat, though. Squirts all through his neck, and he falls down like, oh, no! Okay, next up is Mittens, my friend.
All right.
Wait, am I not in the order then, or?
Apparently, you're not in the order, as I'm seeing.
You should click your face.
Do it.
Okay.
Click your token and then hit your thing.
I thought that was me. I saw. Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Right,
Oh, what'd you get this first time? You got a...
I had an 18, but that's fine. I just did a 7.
It's not adding you. You're doing it...
Shoot. Now I'm selected. Okay, I'm doing it wrong. I'm bad.
It's okay.
There you go. Did it work that time?
It did.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take your 15. That feels like a good...
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
All right, Mittens.
Listen, fellas, I understand it's cold out. It's difficult to survive. I understand the need for hunger and shelter. Sorry, one of your friends just died here. Please stop, or we will kill you.
No,
and then
we need blood now. He was me husband.
Oh.
Well,
Tim burying the gays.
God, they were roommates.
That's me cousin, my bad.
I wasn't expecting that much relationship. I mean, I would be upset too. And then which one of these is the one that's talking? Is there like a leader one?
You can't tell. They have their... I just kind of imagine...
You can't tell which one is talking?
Yeah, I kind of just imagine all the bandits have been screaming and you're not too sure. It's probably one of the three in the front.
All right.
They're a hive mind.
Like a generic, like, Avatar character, like that one, like...
Yes.
Yes,
All right,
definitely.
Mittens is going to run behind the bar.
You see Cora cowering down. Ah! She says quickly, and she grabs a potato to throw at you and goes, oh, thank God.
And on his way, hurl 2 throwing knives at Thug.
Thug? All right,
The one that's close to the bar.
Cool.
So throwing knife number 1 gets a 15.
Jeez, these guys have no AC. That hits.
Dope. And that's 1d4. That he takes 6 knife damage.
Ow.
And then second one. Hey, that's better. That's an 18.
That hits.
And that's the offhand one, so he's only going to take 2 additional knife damage.
Ow, ow. That hurt.
And then
I'm gonna kill you.
ducks ducks behind the counter for hopefully full cover temporarily.
Oh, okay. He says, "I'm gonna kill you and burn this inn down."
Don't.
All right, Deadeye, Declan Dane.
All right. I'm gonna pull out my pistol, hop backwards over this chair a little bit, like get some distance between me, and aim at the one closest. This guy. How do you ping? I don't know.
Hold down the
Just
button.
hold the mouse on it.
No, not the one in front of Dorks. The other one that's right up front.
This one?
That guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
And shoot him.
Do a shoot.
Yeah. That is a 20. Dirty.
Jeez, that hits.
Noise. And
Wild.
that guy's gonna win too.
Bang reverberates out some of the
It's an
glasses. 8 damage?
Yeah. 8
Oh!
shooty damage.
What the hell? His little thing just shot me. Oh, boys. Be strong. I love you.
Should they have to pass some kind of... Can do an intimidation check?
Huh?
Because they're scared of the gun.
No. But don't you have walloping ammo or something like that?
Oh, that's right. They have to make a... Thank you, Tim. They have to make a strength save.
You got it. 15.
That was very nice of you.
15 strength.
Well, shit. Where was the thing for it? What was my DC for that? I'm sorry.
It's okay. We haven't fought much this campaign. In fact, this is the second time we've done it.
I think that passes. I think it was like 14. You
Yeah,
passed.
I remember the DC being pretty low.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, my friend?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Dork Salim, you're invisible. You see one boy get shot. Everyone kind of is like, "Oh, this is shitty." And there's the guy right in front of you with a crossbow, scanning around for, raising it up to attack your friends.
Oh, okay. Well, sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's my movement? Oh yeah, I can definitely make this movement. I'm gonna move my ass here.
Whoa.
And I'm going to attack this nerd that's trying to hide behind the table.
Okay.
So what happens is, obviously I'm invisible, I slide across,
Mhm.
and then I just kind of appear in the middle of an attack, almost like I'm moving at anime super speed.
Oh, that's sick.
All
hear
right,
it.
first unarmed strike, part of my action, that is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Sick. That is 8 bludgeoning damage, non-lethal.
Okay. They are still up.
And sick. I'm going to flurry of blows using one of my key with my bonus action.
Okay.
So the first one of those is a. It was like a 17 for 2 seconds, and it turned into a 3. Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit. As you go down,
Okay.
she's able to get her crossbow up, and you really punch it real freaking hard. And it kind of does like a twang. And she's like, "Oh my god, he's here! Where did they come from? Calm down, everyone.
Damn.
Calm down. Focus. We've trained
My
for this."
second one. My second one is also a 3. I got 2 3s in a row.
Bro,
So it's
roll
9.
better. Yeah, no. You.
I'm using their sweet ass Rime Everfrost Rime dice, so I
Come
thought
on,
it would help
D&D
me. But
Beyond. Come on, bro. Yeah, you
doing what they want.
They kind of like deflect it, and you feel your knuckles hit their shoulder, in not a very strong way. Anything else?
That's all right.
Are you all set?
No, that's movement, action, bonus action. All did. I'm
Cool
good.
beans.
Like a firm massage. Just
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm still a little hungover.
Tash Viblax, you are up, my friend.
Can I scoot
Sure.
right here?
Okay. Oh,
Yeah?
Yeah.
You made a noise.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
him saying, "Oh."
Oh,
As you
okay.
run
I
at
wasn't
them.
sure if you're like,
Oh,
no, you
more.
can't do that.
There's more.
Okay, and then I'm gonna attack the one on my character's left
Okay.
slash human person's right.
So the one that did not get shot by Declan.
Yes, correct. So that is a 21 to
That
hit,
hits. That hits. That's how you do it.
and that is a +3, 9 damage of slashing. and I just want to like run in quick without Took because I can't use him yet. Be like, I came out of nowhere, this short, tiny little thing, and I won't cut his ankle.
Okay, because my ankle! Oh, little goblin stabbed me.
Well, I'm not a goblin.
Anything else?
Rude.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Okay, so the one big boy comes up and is going to attack you, Nettle. And boom.
Because they were roommates.
Boom. 18 and a 10.
18 hits, 10 does not.
Okay. You take 4 bludgeoning damage as they just like hack at you twice with this mace, kind of like left, like cracks you over the head, but as it comes back, you kind of duck underneath it. And then Frederick, who is behind you, Dorxelim, puts their heavy crossbow away, and then is gonna try to crack you over the back of the head with their mace. Does a 21 and a 15 hit.
21 does, 15 does not.
Cool. All right, you also take 4 bludgeoning damage as you feel like you see stars. And like, do I see Nettle? No, I just got cracked in the back of the head, and your combat intuition takes over, and you're able to dodge the other one as it crashes into like a no fussin', no cussin' sign on the wall and shatters it, and you hear Crow go, "Oh!" Okay, the bandit that you punched is going to try to stab you. Dorxelim, does a 22 hit?
Do it.
We know it does.
Yeah, 22 does.
Oh, I clicked twice. Oops. I guess a 7 is the first one, so that doesn't hit. But the next one shoots at you, and that's a 22.
Okay.
So you take 7 piercing damage as you're shot with a crossbow from this person.
Sick.
The other person here is going to shoot at you, Tash, and that is a 13, so that obviously misses.
Nope.
Then you're going to be slashed at twice. Ooh, does a 16 hit you, my friend?
Yeah.
All right, so the one directly in front of you that got shot is still shaky, and there's like blood on his hand, and he like drops his scimitar as he tries to slash you. But the one to your left is able to get in under your armor and do a total of 3 slashing damage. All right, Nettle, you are up. There's a big boy right in front of you, small boy to the right, and another small boy straightwise, and then 3 small boys over there to the edge. But yeah, there's a big guy right in your face.
I am going to do a primal savagery and to try to bite him.
Okay.
Stars bite tonight, baby.
That's a 18.
That hits. This guy's big, and he like has almost no armor. You see, it's like a lot of just warm clothing.
9 damage.
All right. He goes, she bit me! What
Yeah,
the
my
fuck?
teeth are, like, really sharp, and like I get like fangs, and I'm like, hey! And I like just chomp in on his arm.
That's awesome. Are you able to do your starry form thing again, or how's that work?
I expend use of my wild shape, I think, and I have 2 of those per short rest. So I could technically use it again, unless it's been like a full 10 minutes in that span of time.
It has not, oddly enough.
Oh, well, I still have it up, so I can do that again.
Cool.
Do it.
19.
Star shower.
That hits as well.
11 damage.
Okay. He's looking rough as your stars shoot out at him. He's like, boys. It's nothing. Oh, boy, crap. All right. Mittens.
Which of these fellows has the ranged weaponry? Is it the guy behind the table?
They kind of all do, but yeah. This guy has been shooting, and this guy has been shooting. These two.
Okay.
By the table. One of them will have partial cover, but this guy definitely does not.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like action economy. I'll just get up and throw knives at the guy I threw knives at before, this guy.
Perfect.
And we'll see if we can get him to stop being there. That is a 15.
That hits.
And a 4. Lowest damage. Second throwing.
What does it look like as you kill the leader of these bandits? As you
Mittens empathizes with the bandits because he has been almost there. So can I non-lethally kill this guy? Can I just like
non-lethally?
Not with projectiles.
Yeah,
not with projectiles.
No.
All right. Well then, Mittens is like, I'm so sorry, and like,
I know it's society that did this to you. You're not a bad person.
And it just like slices his neck, and it's just like anime blood, just like.
I was somebody's son. And he falls to the ground. Boss! Boss, no!
And then Mitten shouts to the other ones, please stop or you're all going to die. And then throws a second knife at the arrowman in the front here, this guy. And that is a 19.
That hits them.
But he's only going to take 2 damage.
Okay. You killed Boss, we're going to kill you. This town's ours! Just tears streaming all of their faces. Deadeye, Declan, Dane. I always would say Declan Kane for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the same one I shot before, who's right here.
Oh, my belly! My ears hurt.
Reload. Try and take his head off.
Oh, shit.
19.
What does it look like when you kill him?
I turn his head, as the great Kurt Russell said in the movie Tombstone, I turn his head into a canoe.
He looks up, boys, maybe this is a bad.
Just right there, it's like this like chunk is just gone. There's just like a little U shape.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's that thing of like, yeah, I don't want to talk about bullet wounds. Okay. Do you do anything else?
No, I'm good. Where I'm good where I'm at.
Okay. Dork Salim, you're surrounded by 2 folks. You got Big Frederick, that's what I call him, and the person you're punching before.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna unleash hell on Big Frederick a little bit. We're gonna start with a regular attack. There's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Sick. That's 5 damage.
Oh, I can see your rolls now. That's cute.
Hell yeah. We're going to do another flurry of blows since the last one went so well. 16 to hit.
That hits.
That's another 5 damage. And 11 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 8 damage on the last one.
So yeah, you
That's
just get in there.
3-hit combo.
Oh, ow. Oh, I guess some of that rotten meat is about to come up. Ow. Anything else?
Nah, I don't want to move. Yeah,
cool.
So I just did like a 2-punch, 1-kick combo into his guts.
Sick. Tash, you hear what sounds like someone punching and breaking a rib over in the corner there, but you're up now.
Okay. Well, hack and slash again, because why not? That's all I got. What is my unnatural 20?
What does it look like when you kill this person?
Well, let's see. I want to just cut his legs off. Can I cut his legs off?
Sure.
Yeah, so I just wanted to, I want to see what's going on over there. So I hack him down, and then I'm like,
just getting rid of the wall in front of you.
Yeah, what you doing over there?
So you hack through the legs. He falls to the ground screaming, and he's whimpering and obviously taken out of the battle. And then eventually he'll die soon.
Slow and painful.
Slow and painful. Yikes! Anything else, my friend?
So when I leveled up, I got the thing. I've never used an action surge because I never played a fighter.
Okay.
So is that just because once per short rest, I can just do another action? Can I move and then attack someone else? Is that a thing?
You still have your movement, so you're good to go.
Okay.
Yes.
Run up and then action surge or however you want to do it.
I want to hit this dude.
Okay.
And I'll use my action surge and do do that then. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Ooh, okay. 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
What does it look like when you kill this one? Wrecking ball
So I
over
knock
here.
the guy's legs off, and then I quick run up and I stab up in the other guy, right up in the gut, like a shish kebab.
Yeah, so your feet are covered in blood. You almost slip at 1 second.
Fucking
then
brilliant, Tash.
You shish kebab this person, and they do a classic puke out blood on your face, and they topple over, and the other three go, "Oh fuck!" Oh shit! Oh shit!
Well, I just want to get
Hell
more
yeah.
than Dead Eye.
Oh shit! I messed up.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I forgive you.
I forgot the order. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, I just remember. Between Tash and Nettle, they all go because they both rolled best and worst on initiative. So now, Big Frederick is gonna attack you, my good friend Dorksalim.
Oh, me?
Yeah, bruh. He's like, "Bah, you killing all my friends. I hate you." And here comes a big attack. Does 23 and 22, those hit, right?
Those both hit.
Damn. That's fucked up. You take 10 bludgeoning damage as he, like, with his left arm grabs part of your clothes and just is boom, boom, trying to fucking, like you're a friggin' pesky nail.
I fall asleep.
You're out of HP?
Yeah.
Sick.
Uh-oh.
I'm level 2.
Alright.
We'll get HP soon. I'm not worried.
Seeing this all happen, this one right here runs away. Oh, sorry. This one right here. I'm going to go ahead and roll odds or evens. Odds, runs away. She shakes out her metal and then kind of props her crossbow over the overturned table and takes a shot at you, Tash. Like, "This is for my friends." Well, crap. And it goes completely wide. It all comes down to... And, like, apparently, Dorksalim maybe broke her crossbow. She's like, "Well, fuck. Ah, god damn it." Alright, Nettle, you're up. There are 2 left. One who has, like, kind of a swollen black eye, and another one that has just bashed down Dorksalim in the corner there.
I'm gonna move here
Okay.
and shoot the bandit man with my crossbow.
Cool.
18.
That hits. What does it look like when you kill them?
What does it look like? I shoot him right. Or wait, was that the lady?
That was the
That was
lady.
the lady, yeah.
Shoot her, like right in her stomach where like she has her crossbow up, just like right above it.
Yeah, she finally like gets it reloaded and like moves like a mechanism
And
out of
she
the way
turns, like,
that would have blocked it and oh, bittersweet.
Yep.
Yep.
And then falls over. Anything else?
Nope.
I'm reading this starry form thing. I don't understand it. I think technically you weren't allowed to attack the first time, but that's okay. It's not a huge deal. But
But it was fucking rad.
It seems like you are able to use a bonus action every turn.
For like the 10 minutes that it's up, or like
Yeah.
yeah.
That's my understanding of it. That's really cool. So yeah, you can take that ranged spell attack if you'd like, with 1d8 plus
am
3.
I close enough to the other?
Yeah, it's ranged. Does it say how far? 30 feet. Nope, 60 feet. Cool. Yeah,
Oh.
you can zap Big Frederick.
Then I'm gonna do that. The 19.
That hits.
Oh no. 9.
All right, Big Frederick get stabbed with your radiant balls or needles of light, but shrugs off the pain due to rage. Mittens, there is only a big Frederick. Tears streaming down his eyes, blood, what looks to be maybe a broken nose, holding his ribs in a second, cussing after his cowardly friend who ran away.
Mittens pops up from behind the counter, sees that Dorksalim has been rendered unconscious, and just goes, "You fucking idiot, you were warned!" 18.
That hits.
And 4.
Okay. He falls to the ground, catches himself on a table, and pulls himself up. Eyes just bleary and delirious with pain.
And then the second knife is a 13.
What does it look like when you kill Big Frederick?
He falls on the ground. So this one, the last knife just goes like straight into the top of his head, and he just kind of like slumps on the floor, and it's just like.
In the
All right, and then the inn owner Cora lifts her head up, looks around, and comically the "no fussin', no cussin" sign falls to the ground with a big crash, and she just lets out a "ah!" And that's.
I look at her. Like, you got a mop.
yeah. What Jennifer said in chat, where Took is licking up blood. It's gross. And, but that's where we'll end it today. Thank you so much, everyone. That was a quick battle. I'm glad that went fast. Wasn't sure how they're gonna attack you from a ridge, and you guys are gonna have to run around, and that was gonna be really fun. But this was better because it's I can steal from a show I watched and liked, and also it was your idea, so that's good for me. Beep bop-a-doop. But I didn't get to use one of the maps I downloaded. But I'll attack you with something there. I promise. I promise you'll be attacked there.
We'll figure it out.
Quickly, let's go through and say where folks can find you. Let's start with seniority order. Pat.
Oh, ouch.
Okay.
I'm at the Pat Edwards.
Not
on
age.
all things.
Sure.
I don't know how old.
Well, now that's all we can think.
Yeah.
Any other plugs or just Twitter?
Yeah, I'm at the Pet Edwards. Listen to Brett and our two other lovely co-hosts, Ash and Sam's podcast, Let's Rewatch. Cool. And if you like Mandalorian, listen to Bounty Buddies.
Do that. Josh.
Hello, it's me. You can find me all across the internet, everywhere you can stalk your exes, at Josketh. That's at JOSKETH. I'm on a show with Tim called Naruto Reviewto, where we watch episodes of Naruto and reviewto them. Naruto is the best anime of all time.
Mm-hmm. We just recorded our episode of what it might be the best episode of Naruto I've seen to date. Episode 133. If you've watched Naruto, you know it. It's a little fight between two guys in the water, and it's fucking sick as fuck. It's so good.
Slaps thoroughly.
Yeah,
Still
amazing.
hits just like it did the first time.
Yeah. Anything else?
Did I get everything? Yes, that's everything. I'm like,
Brett.
Hello. If you enjoyed me playing Mittens, then you'll definitely enjoy all of my other relevant content, which is mostly just my Twitter, where I talk mean things about political people, and also there's links there to my music, which you should definitely listen to, because that's the thing I would like you to do. And hypnotize. But there's links on my Twitter.
Music.
It's in my little bio.
Cool.
There are literally 2 of Brett's songs in my #1 most listened to writing playlist on Spotify that I write.
The starting soon music Brett made. Whenever that spinning head of mine, that's Brett's music right there. And there's, I think I put a link in the Twitch description down below. I meant to, and I should if it's not there, but it should be down there. I think Jennifer responded to my DM first. I'm not sure. Jennifer, plugs.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Peg. I'm a freelance illustrator and artist. You can find me on Twitter. Check out my arts that I sometimes post when I remember to. And also, it is the every other Thursday that I do a stream on Script of the Bards channel. We will be playing a one-shot today, and I'll be playing a wee kobold barbarian. So check that out.
Fun.
Hell yeah.
That's going to be so great. Cool. And Susie.
Yeah, you can find me at Susie_Checky, or you can find me at UAPcast, Uncommon Adventures, where I play a Clydesdale-sized centaur barbarian. It's a lot of fun. Do that.
Awesome.
Listen to that too.
You can find me on Twitter at Tim Lanning, and I stream 5 days a week over at twitch.tv/GeeklyInc. This is one of those days. Generally speaking, it's either 1:15 p.m. or 2 p.m. Thursdays 2 p.m. The weekdays are at 1:15, and the weekend is at 11:15. This Friday coming up, if you're watching Twitch right now, me, Josh, Jesse, and Kim are going to be doing, by popular demand, our Scream and Watch 5-Minute Crafts stream at twitch.tv/GeeklyInc at 8 p.m. If you haven't consumed 5 minutes of crafts, you have to. You'll love it. Whenever we do it for the Naruto Revuto Discord, they lose their shit and they have a great time. It's just basically us watching YouTube videos and screaming and making jokes and stuff like that. Also this Saturday, Jennifer Cheek, my wife, are going to be streaming at 11:15, and we don't know what we're going to stream, but hopefully something fun and cool. But anyways, bye!
Bye!
Bye!